Okay, good morning. All right, we're going to do day 4 today. This is the 4th day. The previous couple of days, we've really been kind of separating some of those the basic movements out. So the squat, lunge, push, pull, hinge, twist. Right, we've been separating those out, mixing in some cardio with it. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a steady state work on the cardio. We're going to do 30 minutes of that work, done in intervallic fashion, and then we're going to follow that with the strength sequence, utilizing all of those primal movements: the squat, the lunge, the push, the pull, the hinge, and the twist. Excuse me. Okay, going back. So let's take a look at the board. Let's get on this right away. All right, so if you just take a look here, we've got day 4. Day 4, our cardio, we're going to do a 1-minute interval with 15 seconds of rest transition time. Today I'm going to be using 2 pieces of equipment. So I'm going to do a minute on the Jacob's ladder, take 15 seconds, go to the bike, and do a minute on the bike. What I'm going to do with that formatting is I kind of know what my 15-minute high output work rate is for both of those pieces of equipment. And what I want to do is I want to be right around there or a little bit above that, right? So it's a way for the body to adapt to that higher work stress, that higher workload, so that I become more economical, more efficient at that speed. That's how I can kind of move my body along and press it along. I can still get a cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory benefit by working under that, but it's too easy. The body is too efficient at adapting, and then I actually end up detraining if I just hold that. So going in and riding the bike for an hour at the same pace for 5-6 years is not going to have. It might have a health benefit, but it's not going to have a fitness benefit to it, right? We want to maximize our fitness. We want to develop a reserve that we have to call on as we get down in years, right? We need, the more reserve we have, the greater the natural decline of aging can take place without it becoming a problem. Okay, so after the cardio, I'll do those 30 minutes, and I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna use the Landmine today, and you'll see it when I come back out here. But I'm gonna train all of my movements, right? I'm gonna do a squat with a Landmine. I'm gonna do a press with a Landmine, which is my push. I'm going to do a split leg deadlift. So I'm going to incorporate not only the hinge, but my lunge into this one movement. Then I'm going to do a row, and then I'm going to do rotations. That's my twist with the Landmine. All done with the Landmine. Now, I don't have the equipment. I don't have the Landmine. What am I doing? All right, so you can take a look over here, and we'll talk about this. You'll see it on the screen. But, maybe on my cardio session, I do a minute jump rope, take 15 seconds rest, and do a minute run, and just carry that jump rope with me. And I'm going to repeat that however many times. What is that? 12 more times for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to come off, and I set my clock at 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest on the floor. Let's go back to that. Yes. So each one of those movements on the Landmine will be 45 seconds of effort, 15 seconds rest transition. And then I'll repeat that for 30 minutes, so it would be 6 rounds, okay? So now I'm over here at body weight. I would do a squat for 45 seconds, I'd rest. Then I'd do a push-up for 45 seconds, then I'd rest. Then I'm gonna do a single leg deadlift, and that for 45 seconds, then I'll rest. I'm gonna do a row, bent over row. Very effective, great exercise. Does not require a tremendous amount of weight in order to get that posterior shoulder girdle activation that you're looking for, the pull. And then we could do windshield wipers on the floor, or you could do a heel twist plank. I mean, there's many options. And again, in the future, I'm going to start doing some demonstrations on some of these, on these body weight exercises. But for now, as we get into the programming, let's solidify that aspect of it. These are things that you can go off and learn on your own quite easily. Okay. All right. On that note, I'm going to hit the cardio. Then we'll come back out and we'll check out a round of the strength moves. It will be probably my last round, so you're going to see where I'm at in my state of fatigue coming after an hour, and then we'll chat about it afterwards. A little post-workout fireside chat. All right, I'm out. Let's get started. Okay, welcome back. Last round. Squat. Shoulders down, knees out. Body weight's fine. Oh, you can rip it out. Oh. Okay, I'm moving to a press, which you can do a push-up. I'll do alternating. Split leg deadlift. This one's hard. A lot of stretching that hamstring glute. Okay. Straight back, high hip, through the heel. Do this without weight, just challenging. More reps, obviously. A lot of benefits to that exercise. Okay, we're going to go row. I'll alternate halfway through. Around 7 reps. Flat back again, high hip, shoulder out of ear. Last one, rotations. Just sequence this movement together. Again, you do windshield wipers on the floor, same idea, no weight. Good. All right, shut off the timer. Okay, so we bring over here. What we have there is that 5 exercise grouping. We are now working all the major muscle groups of the body, all the major gross motor patterns, movements of the body. And we did it in circuit fashion, right? So, yeah, is that going to make me as strong as I possibly can be? No, it's not designed for that. Is it going to put muscle on me? To a certain extent, yeah. There's a lot of volume in that work. So I'm going to adapt a little bit. The key to this is I want to keep doing it with those nice clean actions, and then I'll progress them once I'm capable of getting I can work through there steadily. So I'm pretty close there. I need a little more time with that 45 on the end of the bar, and I think I might be able to put it on 2.5 on there and work it from that standpoint. Obviously, if I mix it around, and I did that first, and then I did then the cardio. But again, you got to look at what's the big picture here? What am I really trying to accomplish, right? And that's the idea, is that I'm trying to build reserve in each aspect of those big three, of the cardiovascular training, of the strength, of muscular endurance, power endurance, all of that stuff, and in the flexibility, mobility. I want to build as much reserve as I can across that spectrum so that I can stay active as long as I possibly can, right? I want to interact with my world. Don't know where I heard that from, but I like it a lot. I want to interact with my world for as long and as I possibly can, okay? Okay, so now obviously we've got to get down, we've got to do some stretches. So go do your stretches, and we'll check back in and keep this ball rolling, okay? Good work, guys.